Insertion 1. The scroll explores the concept of a walk-in. This occurs when someone goes through a traumatic event, like a near-death experience, and then comes back to the earth plane with supersensory powers. This is the only tale which runs concurrently with events as foretold in Soulwaves of Future History. Insertion 2. Endure. The role of higher intelligence in steering the direction of life in the universe since the get-go is explored. Back at the dawn of time, there was no need to obfuscate the Councillor's presence or actions. Insertion 3. Soul describes a pivotal time in development for humanoids when the Word was literally made flesh. Humankind became self-aware. Insertion 4. The quad goes back to the termination of Epoch 3 on a planet known as Limu. Some refer to it as Lemuria these days. It was a time when councillors could be summoned directly into the density. Insertion 5. Set in the Cold War in the 1960s, obscurity tells of how some insertions go completely unnoticed, but subtly alter the course of history. Insertion 6. Hex is based in Sumeria, around 4000 BCE. When humans learned how to write with syllables, rather than using pictograms, a new magic was unleashed. It allowed thoughts to become manifest in the density. The magic of incantations and mantras is still with us today, but is largely forgotten. Insertion 7. If you have ever felt you are part of something bigger, Septimer explains how our universe is just the tip of the cosmic iceberg. This tale literally describes the dawn of everything. Insertion 8. Octavius leaps right into the future, towards the end of Epoch 6, when different sentient species in the same galaxy were first allowed to contact each other. Insertion 9. Noma is a purely channeled narrative, more so than the other tall tales here. In it, the author experiences a temporary insertion and upgrade to his consciousness and understanding, as will the listener. Insertion 10. After you listen to Io, you will always look at Jupiter and its moons with a new level of appreciation. Nothing that we see is quite as we imagine it. Insertion 11. Elfland is based a little into our future, in 2039 to be precise, when COVID-38 finally gets eradicated. The cure does not come in the form of a vaccine, but from a world under our world. A little of Jia's backstory is revealed here. Jia is the mother of Shen, the inserted one in Soulwaves of Future History. Insertion 12. The Duodex brings the book and the whole of evolution in this particular universe to a close. When one cycle finishes, it is merely the point when another cycle starts.